Hey guys, Ryan Hashay here, and I want to do a quick video to address a question that I keep getting about the Warm Market Wizard. The beta launch of the Warm Market Wizard created a bunch of questions like, what am I sending to my friends? Am I going to get multiple emails going out to my friends that I don't know about or can see? And it really just created a lot of confusion, which kind of stopped a lot of people from even using the Warm Market Wizard. So with the new version of the Warm Market Wizard that we just put out, you basically can see what you're sending and edit before you send it. So there's no reason to be afraid of using the Warm Market Wizard anymore. So I'm going to just show you how that works. And hopefully you can get a lot of approaches out of it and a lot of new conversations started, which lead to customers and business partners. So let's go take a look at the Warm Market Wizard by clicking on Warm Market Wizard from the dashboard. So you'll notice that it looks a lot different. We've added LinkedIn, which is a new update. You can actually now tap into Facebook and LinkedIn. And so I'm going to go ahead and click on the first one. I'll just click on Facebook here. You'll notice that the first step has a bunch of approaches that you can choose from now. So you can actually approach multiple people now at once in a different way. So you can pick from multiple approaches here. So you can have warm market approaches set in here, or you can have customer versus business builder approaches set in here. So it gives you a little bit of an idea of, you know, which type of person you're approaching, so that you can pick the right type of approach for that group of people that you're approaching. So in this platform, we've got the warm market product approach, which is just what is SOC. And then we've got the approach for warm market about the business, which is just the SOCreview.com. So we're going to just click on warm market product approach. Okay, you get a nice little view here so you can see the email before it goes out, and it gives you an idea of what the email says, so you can choose a different one if you want. So you can take a look at all the different templates in this step and see if you like it. So let's decide we're going to go with the send a free card approach to the retail customer and click next. Here's the step where you add all your friends. So you just basically click, and I'm going to add a friend. Done. Okay, now I'm going to hit next. And this is where you get to edit your approach. So you actually get full control of the subject line and the full body. So you could completely change this if you wanted and send them somewhere completely different. You don't even have to send them to this page. You could just send them a message that says, "Hey, Nancy, check this out," or "Call me." You know what I mean? So you could put, and you probably don't want to use their name. You could put, "Hey, call me," and send it to all of your close friends, and it would go out to them. So you have full control over what you send to your friends. Here's an important thing to know about the email autoresponders now. Okay, when you approach your friends on Facebook and you send it to your friends, they do not get added to your prospect manager. Okay, and when you send it to your LinkedIn contacts, they also don't get added to your contact manager either. So the two social media approaches send one message and you get to customize it. So if you use the social media approach, they get sent one message. They don't get added to the contact manager. They don't get any autoresponder emails unless they opt into your email list. Okay, which is different from if you choose approach your contact list. If you click on approach your contact list and you enter their email address into the system, this is now a contact that's in your system. So just to make it perfectly clear, Facebook and LinkedIn There's one message that gets sent. It drives them back to the opt-in page, and if they opt in, then they become part of your list. But as far as using the Warm Market Wizard, it only sends them one email. Okay? So now let's talk about what's actually on your list. So if you add them manually to your list, let's say I add them to the product approach. If I add them to the product approach, I'm adding them to the product autoresponder list. Those emails consist of driving that contact in a very warm fashion to the send a free card page. So there's 5 emails in that sequence that send them the link to send a free card. So there's nothing related to the business. There's a couple little lines at the bottom of some of the emails that say, hey, if you're also looking to make some money by sharing this with others, click here. But that's the extent of any selling that those autoresponders do about the business. But if they are interested, however, in making some extra money and they click on that link, that's when they get driven over to the webinar registration page. So you have the opportunity to bring that contact over to the business side, but it's a very passive, soft approach that isn't going to burn out your friends with, business opportunity text. Okay, so you can feel comfortable about that warm market product approach sequence. So if you want to check out your autoresponders, I actually have a video that explains everything. If you go back to the dashboard, and this is kind of another question a lot of you are asking, is, how does it all work together and what emails get sent and when? I actually have a video on that I sent out yesterday, the day before, and it's right here. So from the dashboard, so if you go home and go to marketing sales funnels, there's a video right here. I got a full flow chart that explains all of your sites, what email list they go into when they opt in, as well as what emails get sent and where they link to, and what emails drive calls and what emails drive people to send a free card. This is a really good video if you're interested in finding out more about how the system works for you behind the scenes and what it's sending you on your behalf. Okay, so anyone concerned about that, check out this video. Also, if you want to customize those emails, there's a link right here to another video that shows you how to get it a lot more advanced, and you can basically customize this entire sequence out yourself. And I show you how to do that with this link right here, how to view and customize the emails that go out. So lots of good information in here. I just wanted to let you know about that because I get a lot of questions about that as well. So now that we have this video and the video that I'm showing you right here, that should cover a lot of your concerns about what may be going out on your behalf. Automation is great, but if you don't know what's happening, it can sometimes be a little bit scary. So I wanted to make sure everything's laid out there on the line. So I hope this video helps. Again, reply to this email. Keep sending in your feedback, because as I get it, I make these videos for you guys. So let me know if this answers your question, and I'll see you on the next one.